All right, so things are getting more interesting. Not they haven't been interesting because it already is very interesting. And interesting thing is, and I'm gonna say this very quickly and move on. It's so interesting that people don't really appreciate how cool these AI technologies are, especially this tool that we're talking about, this Nano Banana. Because people think, oh, you can edit people, but trust me, that was like science fiction if you try to do it with Photoshop, okay, with no skill, or even with some skill, even with like 3 years of experience, you wouldn't be able to get anywhere near the level of edits that you can achieve with this tool, okay? So just put that in your mind. So the next time you think, oh, well, or take it for granted, do not, because I'm not taking it for granted. That's why I'm using this to grow my business, to get millions of views on social media. And so if you want to do that as well, then you have to take this stuff seriously because, the people that take it seriously are usually the ones that win. And then after that, you just hear stories. Oh, this guy used this tool and he got 100 million views on YouTube and earned like $100,000 from that. But the news are going to come to you later. And after that, of course, you're going to take it seriously because how can you not take it seriously then? Because you've heard that someone have succeeded with it. But the problem with us people is that we don't take things seriously until somebody shows us the results or shows us, the aftermath. Don't be like those people. Take everything seriously because if you take things seriously, you can get there faster than everybody else and you can get a hugely unfair advantage. Of course, this is just advice. All right. So in this case, we're going to make people look better than, not better, but look a little older or slightly less old. Now, I tried with the tool to try to bring people back in time. To be honest, it didn't work. So all the tool can do is like you can take a picture, like in this case of Johnny Depp. It can rejuvenate his face. It can make him look a little, his skin look a little bit better. Remove some of the, just look at the left side picture, right side picture, you can see the difference. The prompt that was used is rejuvenate his face and make him look younger and more beautiful. Right. In this one, we have aged the guy, right? We made him look a little bigger than he is. But, he still looks a little young, right? I said make him look much older, but it still didn't really make him that much older, right? If you know what I mean. So we're going to take a young YouTuber. I don't know who that YouTuber is, to be honest. I'm just going to say young YouTuber. Okay, maybe like this guy. He looks young enough. I don't know who he is, to be honest. We're just going to use the picture, of course, for all for academic purposes. And I'm going to do this. So let's copy. Let's get back to Google Gemini. And tools, create images, paste the image, or as I said earlier at the beginning, you can upload your files if you have them downloaded. There's another interesting thing. You can reach out to your downloads and drag and drop your downloads, drag and drop them here as well. That can also work. Now I'm going to say make him a lot older, right? The prompts have to be simple, okay? The prompts have to really be simple and clear and precise, okay? So some people might say, age this guy by 20 years, give him gray hair, give him this, give him this, give him this, and it's just gonna write like a paragraph. Just write a short prompt. Chances are, if you write a paragraph, you're definitely not gonna get a good edit like this one. And as you can see in this case, it not just made him a lot older, it kind of decided that he's going to have a bald spot for some reason, which I don't really understand why. But to be honest, it kind of aged him. And it didn't add a beard to his face. So I think it's only fair if we add a beard to the man because he aged. So I'm going to say add a cool beard to his face. All right, so not only did we age him, we also are adding a beard to the guy. Now, why did it decide that he's going to get bald when he grows up? I don't really know. Maybe there's some kind of science stuff that they kind of know if somebody's going to get bald when they grow older. And even the kind of beard that they would grow. But it makes sense. He looks like, because he has that hair, his hair is really soft, So maybe that's going to be the case, or who knows. Yeah, but the final results, pretty cool, right? So we got the guy. Now we got a guy that we obviously, it looks entirely different. His t-shirt and everything in the back is still preserved. So here's a trick that you can play with. And when I say play with, you can use this stuff to get millions and millions of views on social media Again, do not take it lightly. And that's the last you're going to hear that from me, because to be honest with you, I like it with low competition, all right? But you might be thinking, why are you making this course? Well, that should make you think, because I actually talked myself into making courses like these, because I had to talk myself into not being a greedy business guy and to give something back, even though I don't entirely want to do it, but I just force myself to do it because that's the way it's supposed to be. All right, so that's pretty much it, and I'll see you in the next video.